Yo, look at this comment. This when you know that motherfuckers take this shit way too serious. Look what Shokio said about his own flesh and blood, his brother, Blackbuster Critic, because his brother is not impressed with the Wii U. Look what Shokio did. Exposed that man personal business because he don't like a piece of plastic that you like. Because you want to stick up for a company that don't give a fuck about you. You would do this to your own flesh and blood, man. That's sad, man. Fuck Nintendo. What you gonna do now? Fuck them. You're gonna do this to your brother over a piece of plastic? You need to take a look at yourself, man. That shit funny to me. Yeah, what's up? It's me, Hard 8 Times. It's the truth for YouTube. Your favorite commentator's favorite commentator. Yeah, what's up, people? What's happening? Make sure you go check out my last video, my interview at Best Buy, my review. It'll be down in the video response section just in case you missed it. You did. Now, y'all already know, I call a ball, strike a strike. It don't matter what it is. Nintendo, Sony, Microsoft, PC, I don't give a fuck. If I got a problem with it, I'm going to speak on it. You know why? Because I'm not a fucking fanboy. Now, Battlefield 3 Armored Kill DLC is upon us. And if I had to say so myself, it fucking sucks. It's not really that good. It's not really that good, and I'm going to, I'm going to state my points, and you can take it from there, but, this is my opinion, so nobody has to go to bed tonight with a pain in their ass over my opinion. Opinion! You did! Okay, first problem, these maps are way too fucking big. Even for 64 players. The maps are too big. I mean, there isn't such thing as too fucking big. The maps are too big. If anything, they should increase the player count to accommodate these big maps. Now, I can only imagine what the fuck is going on consoles. Even though they don't have as many flags on these maps as we do, I think the most they got is like 5 flags when PC got 7, something like that. But I can just imagine how it must feel to be running around a map, especially when everybody's in a fucking vehicle. You understand? Maps are way too big. That's the one thing I don't like about it. Maps are beautiful, too big. Another thing I'm not a big fan of, I'm not a big fan of all these fucking vehicles. I don't like that shit. Even when I was playing on, Operation Firestorm, Carg Island, shit like that, I never liked playing in servers where they had fast vehicle respawns activated. I don't like that shit. I don't like, when I'm playing a game and every death comes from a vehicle. That's one thing why I like Battlefield 3, or Battlefield period, because Battlefield was always more about, gun on gun. Of course, all the Battlefields had vehicles in them. We already know that. But for the most part, it's gun on gun. On Operation Firestorm, Carg Island, when you're playing Conquest, for the most part, it is gun on gun. Not on these new maps. Not on this Armored Kill expansion pack. Now, yes, it is a vehicle expansion pack. For if you're a big fan of vehicles, then you're probably going to love this expansion pack. When you play Battlefield 3 and you like to stay in a tank the whole fucking round, as soon as you die or they blow it up, you get into another tank and that's what you like to do, fine. You're going to love Armored Kill. But if you're somebody like me that like to use my gun and shoot motherfuckers, then you're probably not going to like Armored Kill. It's just too many vehicles. I'm sick of dying from all these fucking vehicles. It's crazy. It's just, god damn. Tanks everywhere, and I'm running Javelin, I'm running Engineer. That's the only class you can run. Don't even think about being a medic. don't even think about being support. I mean, you do get C4, but if you can get close to a tank, you know, more power to you. Engineer is the only class that you can pretty much run and enjoy yourself, unless you run recon where you sit up on a high-ass mountaintop and snipe. That's another thing. You know what I mean? It's not really the game, that's the players. For people that like to hide on top of mountains and fucking snipe. Yeah, engineer is all you can run. That is pretty much all you can run. Another thing I don't like about Armor Kill and Battlefield particularly is I think the air vehicles have too many flares. I think they have too many flares. I think the flares is like unlimited, right? I just think there's too many flares going on. Now, you can be very effective against air vehicles if you have a bunch of people shooting at the same helicopter at a time. But if you're trying to take it down yourself because nobody else is, you're going to have a problem. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of the times you're going to have a problem. Not all the time, but a lot of times you will. So that's another thing. Also, the AC-130. I don't feel like it's overpowered. I don't feel like that. I can take them down easy. The fucking problem is on Conquest, the AC-130 respawns immediately after it's destroyed. Now, for people that was watching my live stream, what was it, yesterday? Y'all remember when I took down the AC-130, it reappeared as it was blowing up. As the AC-130 was blowing up, another one reappeared. It was like, what the fuck? I just destroyed one and you're telling me it's another one already? AC-130 is up in the air way too long. And why the fuck is the AC-130 on rails? Why? I'm quite sure that could have been flown. You can fucking fly the AC-130. Being on rails, it reminds me of a fucking Call of Duty kill streak. It does. And this is the main reason why, you know, a lot of people don't like Call of Duty is because of fucking kill streaks and all that bullshit. This is why you go play Battlefield. You ain't got to worry about no computer-controlled helicopter fucking, you know, gunning you the fuck down. You understand what I'm saying? So, it's just crazy. And then they have the AC-130 on Rush. If you are a defender on Rush on these new maps, most likely you're going to lose. The opposite team, the attackers, have to be terrible in order for you to be able to win as a defender. You can't win because, first of all, they give the attackers all types of firepower. The attackers have the AC-130. They get all these tanks and vehicles. Meanwhile, the defenders get like 2 tank destroyers. 2. They get like 3 vehicles altogether, or 4. I'm talking about vehicles that can do damage to other vehicles, not an ATV or some shit like that. You understand? Not a Jeep. I'm not talking about shit like that. I'm talking about tanks. The attackers get way more tanks. Like, I was playing as an attacker and we just was running through, I was playing through attacker and we was just running through defenders. It was like, it was no fucking contest. You know, I was really excited for Armor Kill, but I'm gonna have to keep it real. It's a disappointment. I like close quarters better. Yep, I know some Battlefield fans. I like close quarters better. And then it's funny because you got a lot of Battlefield quote-unquote veterans that are complaining about Armor Kill. The maps are too big, but they was the same people complaining about close quarters, saying the maps was too small. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. But, I like close quarters. So, I'm not a big fan of real huge, humongous-ass maps. Excuse me. Y'all saw me on the live stream. I'm running for fucking days. Because there's no vehicles available. I'm just running. Like, come on. The maps are too big. I don't know. If you play Armor Kill, let me know what you think down in the comments. This your boy Hard 8, and I'm out. Deuces.
If you haven't done so already, don't forget to hit that like and or favorite button and to subscribe to my boy Hard 8 Times' channel if you haven't done so. Don't forget to go follow him on Twitter at Hard 8 Times.